Hey guys, Button25 here, playing FSX once again. Today we will be flying a Lufthansa A350 to from Ingolstadt to Munich. I just have that on. I'm actually doing this just simply because, like, you'll probably see this full flight just because it's a very short flight. Acknowledge IFR. One for 240 knots. Localizer. The auto throttle. Altitude hold. Yep, we are ready to taxi at this point. So taxi lights on, nav and logo, wing on, strobe not on. Press taxi. Ingolstadt ground, Lufthansa, blah blah blah, ready to taxi. Which runway? 25 left. Oh, thank God we don't have to taxi too far. I acknowledge taxi clearance. And now, shift P1 and release the brakes. And let's get the engines started. Well, actually, it should probably be shift P, shouldn't it? Just stop. Start. Basically, I'm just going to get that to push us back all the way. And then I'll take over. And just turn us where I want to go. But the other engine should start. I know what I'm doing mostly. Somewhat, not really. Not something you would want to hear a pilot say. You can see these wheels are blocks. Well, maybe a bit of a bumpy ride for the passengers. I think some of you probably have heard of that time when a BA 747, I think it was a 747, maybe it was an A380, but I'm 90% sure it was a 74, landed with a square tire. Like, they don't know if it, like, when that kind of collapsed. But the tire was completely square-shaped. Like, it kind of collapsed in on itself and formed a square. So, 1, 2. Setting flaps, of course. Is they need to wait for us. That's the only gate at this airport, by the way. That's in FSX. I just need to hope that runway will be long enough. Should I go further? Yes, I should. I basically need as much lift as I can get. Not sure what that sound was. V1 120 VR 125. That cannot be true, mate. I know that thing doesn't work, but that just cannot be true. That might work for an A320, but we're not flying an A320, are we? Let's get going. Also, just simply because I have nothing else to really talk about, I guess I should mention a book series I've recently read. By recently, I mean I read the first part last year. I read the second part a month or two ago, and I just finished reading the final part. It's The Wolf Chronicles by Dorothy Hurst. Maybe, well, not really spoiler alert, but, you know, the books were brilliant. I'm just saying this to have something in the video while I'm taxiing. But I enjoyed the books. Like, the first two were brilliant. But then the final one, it was good as well. It was, you know, it kept the standard to the last few pages, like the ending. I'm not going to go into too much detail, just because they're like, honestly, it's you don't really need to know that much. But I read the end. You know, it was really unsatisfying. It was right in the middle of something quite major in the plot, and then suddenly, boom! It kind of ends, and this is the final book in the trilogy as well. So it was like, so I finished reading the book, and I was like, wait, what? I felt like it ended too quickly, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm not sure if Dorothy Hurst, who's the author, just felt like she shouldn't make it longer. Felt like she couldn't make another book, but I genuinely feel that, you know, I absolutely I really did enjoy reading it, but reading the Wolf Chronicles, but that one just really, you know, just simply overrun the text, but it doesn't matter at this point. No, that really, it didn't even piss me off. I'm still feeling, you know, sometimes you get that feeling, even in video games, when it's like, you know, I felt like the ending was kind of like The Sopranos. You know, you never know how it's gonna cut. That's kind of a Family Guy reference as well, but The Sopranos, it just cut kind of mid-sentence. So that's kind of what I could compare it to. So honestly, I would say just, if you plan on reading that, stop before the last few pages. Another thing they kind of threw in this, well, they can do that now, and they use it twice, and then suddenly, boom, end. Right, rotate. Rotate. Get your fat ass off the ground plane. Come on! Okay. We are up. Autopilot on. Speed hold on. Oh yeah, I should probably set a vertical speed. Yes, indeed. Flaps up. Maybe I shouldn't have done that so soon. Drop the nose. Oh, I completely forgot to tell them that I'm ready to go. Oops. Shut. If we stall now, there's a large chance we won't recover. Taxi to runway. You were not... Yeah, it took you that long to realize it, mate. You are the worst, ATC, mate. The worst. What do you want me to do, mate? Right, mate, you telling me I'm not cleared for takeoff isn't going to do much. You know what I'm saying? I'm already off the ground. What do you want to do? What do you want me to do? Oh, not that shot again. For some reason, sometimes the like part of the flaps just... So I've set flaps 1, and I'm going to retract the flaps. And see if that fixes it. Like, I'm not sure what caused the bug, but... Schoenlandsberg approach. Okay. No. Let's dive forward to Munich. There we go. Now we can climb faster as well. So no, it seems that Nope, never mind. It seems to be working, huh? Squawk 3204. We should be up at cruising altitude in a minute. Look, I'm actually going to see nearest airports. Tar EDDM. I mean, that's Munich. That's Ingolstadt. Turn left, heading 080. See what I mean? This is an extremely short tour. Acknowledge assigned approach. I'm actually just going to set speed 220. Contact Munich approach. Ah, bye. Munich approach, Lufthansa 080, heavy Vizia. Do we have... Yeah, for some reason we have slats out on that side. Turn left, heading 040. I'm going to go for 200 just so I can set flaps 1. I acknowledge the turn. Flaps 1. We're just doing that so that doesn't look out of place. Schönlandsberg departure. Sure, why not? Sure, 'tis grand. See, I still feel incomplete from that after reading that book. I finished reading that book like 2 hours ago, and I still feel like this, like, it felt... I'm trying to find a comparison that most people will get. What do you think I'm doing, mate? Okay, screw it, you're descending. You're going to descend quicker now, mate. Acknowledge. Turn right, heading 065, Lufthansa 080. But overall, these books, I would recommend it, as I said. They are good books, except the ending of the final book. And that, they are they are good. There are going to be cliffhangers, so if you can get them all at the same time, get them all at the same time. Oh god, not sure what that was. Too curious, what is the distance here? 30 nautical miles, mate. 30? Let's say go for flaps 2 now. Contact Munich approach. Wilco. On 118.825. Foot pains. Da, 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 da. So yeah, now we're back where we started. But there are 4 more legs after this one. I got 1 for each day until 31st, but I may do 2 one day just to kind of get it out of the way. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. I didn't miss anything, so the plane's just going to keep flying that way for now. This Boeing Model 40 was actually the first successful Boeing aircraft. Who would have known? Not many people. Oh wow, the 757 has been cancelled. Well, they're not. You know what I'm saying? There's no more being a podcast. It was Model 64, which only one was ever built. Yeah, failed to gain owners. I mean, it didn't sell. It only sold one. That was the 80, which sold 16. The Boeing 81, which carried 2, or which not carried 2. There were 2 of them built. The 95, which had 25 orders. Yeah, and I think some of these were whatchamacallit. It was the 200 monomail. Oh, well, that looks quite interesting. Interesting. And there's one monomail. 203 were sold 7. One of the trainers, it seems. Yeah, I was looking through these. The 204, where there were also 7 of them built. I am nervous they're not telling me to do anything. It was a 247, which I think was the first kind of metal, yeah. Considered the first such aircraft fully incorporated advanced such as all metal semi-monocoque construction, with fully cantilevered wing and retractable landing gear. Climb and maintain 5,000. Wait, what? Sure. Acknowledge, but we should. Turn heading 135. Acknowledge. Right, there was a 247, of course, no longer under construction. Kind of a duh. There's the 307 Stratoliner. There are only 10 of these built. United States Army Air Force. As this was developed. Oh, that was very good. On the first flight. Wait. Yeah, the first one crashed on the 18th of March 1939. Right, acknowledge, turn to heading 175. Yeah, it crashed when. Yeah, the first one of the Boeing 307s, which was supposed to be delivered to Pan Am, actually crashed because, like, on a flight demonstrating KLM. Oh, it was actually a tail dragger as well. Yeah, the 314 Clipper. There were 12 of those made. They were flying boats. 367-80. One of those made. Oh, that was the 707 prototype. Dash 80. It was a Stratocruiser, which there were 56 of. Those are some of the more luxurious aircraft. Yeah, and they retired. It cost $16 million in today's money. I mean, well, they haven't actually given me direct approach clearance. Should I still slow down? And one of them was converting to the guppy. Right, there we go. Descend to maintain 5,000 clear dials from my blah blah blah. Maintain. Acknowledge turnout heading 240. Finally, we're approaching after a long and arduous flight of 20 minutes to 40 speed 1. Where's it? Tune Munich Tower. Contact. Whoa, no, that would have screwed me up real badly. We'll go for 160 because I forgot this thing is a bit of a pain when it comes to low speed. On the way, 26 right. Full flaps. And gear down. Yeah, the nose gear comes down really quickly. That's just a glitch of this aircraft. You saw, whoomph! Let's say that was due to aerodynamics pushing the gear down. Yeah, let's go with that. First in the jungle. Just reading through the incident. A number 3 propeller tore loose from the wing. In addition, Puget's son mistakenly failed to close cowl flaps. What are... Seems one flight attendant either drowned. And there was a Pan Am Flight 6 which ditched near Hawaii. After 2 of its 4 engines failed, the aircraft was able to circle around USCGC Punch-Out train until daybreak when it ditched. All 31 on board survived. Well, then where was this ditching? Just because it says Pan Am Flight 6 ditches near Hawaii. I'm just thinking, could you not have flown to Hawaii? Image, Google Maps satellite, please. Yeah, I'm looking at this probably... Oh wait, that's the airport, isn't it? And basically, how much northeast of Hawaii? Okay, mate, saying northeast of Hawaii doesn't do this justice. It was halfway between mainland and Hawaii. You're saying, oh, it ditched northeast of Hawaii. That's implying that it was close to Hawaii. Which it was not. Wait a second. Wait a second, map view, mate. Map view. Yeah, it's 260. It's heading 260. It's a 20 degree turn. Yeah, near like, I'd say turn to 270 just because we slightly passed it. I'm actually going to descend 1,000 feet. Whoosh. That's going to take 20 seconds, and I'm going to extend this pause. That's only for better visibility, really. Those should already be coming out. No, we're only halfway. Now the nose will pull up. See? Just that would probably be horrifying to just look up and seeing this plane just dropping like a stone, really. Now the engines are pushing forward really quickly, because, you know, it doesn't have gravity to speed. Is this going to be a parallel landing, mate? Oh, Christ on a bike! This is horrifying. Do I need to take over? I think I need to take over because this... Like, just give it a tiny bit more power, mate. You can easily power out of it. Like, I'm powering out of it right now. Okay, auto throttle speed hold. Heading hold off. So I'm going to control the heading of the aircraft and basically get us aligned with the runway. Yeah, I'm below the 737 just simply because I dropped below the clouds to have better visibility. Which I think is perfectly allowed, in all honesty, as long as you know you're not going to hit the ground, which we did. We totally did. I'm just going to check. Yeah, drop that other 300 feet or so. Because why the bloody heck not? Yeah, I'm yawing, but you can't.
2,500. 2,500.
Oh, please tell me this isn't going to be the altitude we're at. Well, thank God we're going to lose another 100 feet or 200 feet. I really don't want to hear 2,500. 2,500. 2,500. Just repeating.
2,500.
No, damn it. We're going to have to stick with that, aren't we? Hopefully not, because that's at 2,300, so hopefully there's not going to be too many valleys and such. Well, hopefully there's no valley that's going to be deeper than 100 feet, or 30 meters, which, in all honesty, there are even more. If it doesn't look more 200, I'd say. Then we should be fine. Hold on, are we at the right altitude? Is that a white on red, or is that a white on white? Or no, it's not meant to be a white on white. No, it's a red. Okay, screw it. Autopilot off. I'm gonna glide. Not glide. I'm gonna fly her in. I'm gonna approach, not glide. And I think it's 3 reds, 1 white, so that means we're slightly, tiny bit too low. Oh, and this is actually helping me get over my frustration.
2,500. 2,500.
Damn it, not again. This is actually helping me get over the frustration I had with the ending.
2,500. 2,500.
Are you done? Are you done, or do I need to beat your face with a sledgehammer? Well, now you're going to be done because we're going to be below that point. Yeah, the 737 is ahead of us, but I think we're actually kind of closing in on it. Just simply because we are moving faster during approach than he is. He was just beginning the kind of approach thing a bit late. Than we did. Late. I'm really hoping... You see, with these type of approaches, aircraft that are sensitive to kind of the different speeds, what you don't really want to be doing is making too drastic climbs and descents, because then, you know, the auto throttle doesn't react in time and you end up falling out of the sky and everyone has a bad time. You know, you're gonna have a bad time. Are we losing altitude? Yes. Yes. Yes, we are. Which is why I'm pulling the nose up in the hopes of doing something, but it seems it's futile because this son of a corgi doesn't want to do what it's told. Yep, that's new. It's not son of a corgi. Clear to land, or mate 26 right. Well, thank you, mate. I would have landed. Wait. Please tell me he's cleared it. No, thank God he has. Yeah, we've just had an aircraft take off from the runway I'm about to land on. Is that what is that called? The Allianz Arena? I think that's in Munich, so yeah, that could be the Allianz Arena. As you can tell, I'm not really much of a sports ball fan. Okay, mate, now we're gonna drop. I know I told you not to do this, but desperate times, desperate measures type thing.
1,000.
He says it's 2,300 feet. Yeah, I know we're at below 1,000 radio altimeter wise. Well, I mean, now you kick in those engines.
Approaching 26 right.
$500. Approaching minimums.
Great, great. I really care.
Minimums.
Oh, nice and smooth approach.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 20. 10. 10.
Oh, it should work. Wait, you are reversing, aren't you? Well, now you are. Right, what was the landing rate, mate? Negative 114 feet per minute. Right, stow the reversers. We don't really need them. Stow the spoilers and flaps up. Screw it, we can make this turn. Just really, mate. I just kind of said screw it there. Contact ground. Okay, sure, definitely. Yep. Acknowledge ground handoff. I'm just gonna park there. Just there. Not really because I have any reason to, just because I want to. I'm really utterly confused to why I feel so... It's not even tired. It's more frustrated, and I really think it's because of that ending. I shouldn't really be that frustrated. It was a brilliant book. But then again, it's kind of the ending. Like, I think I just didn't feel satisfied, you know? It didn't feel like it answered all of the questions, and... Like, I can understand if she doesn't want to write more books, but... Or she doesn't want to write more of this series, but... And I understand if she wants to end it, because, you know, even that unsatisfactory ending, it's... The actual book ends at page 352, so understandably, yeah, sure. But, you know, you could have added even 20 pages, or 30, and made it that much better. And, you know, that would have made it... You know, that would have basically fixed all the problems I have with the book. But then again, you know, I'm no writer. Now, I probably couldn't write a book, just simply so, you know. Jaggers, that was a flight from Ingolstadt to Munich with an A350. I'm Bot 1025. Goodbye.